you're weak for it. You don't have to pretend around me. I'm not going to turn away. I know how it feels to want to be invisible, to just fade into the background and wish that the world could forget about you for a little while. But what if, just for a moment, you let yourself be seen, let yourself be heard? You don't have to worry about anything else right now. Not the noise of the world, not the pressure, not anything. It's just you and me, and I won't let you be alone in this moment. You're safe with me, and I'm here, not because I'm obligated to be, but because I want to be. I want to offer you comfort, even in the silence, even when it feels like everything else is far away. You're not invisible to me. You matter, and I'm not going anywhere. I know it's hard to let someone in, to allow anyone close enough to see what you've been hiding. I understand that. You don't have to explain it to me, because I feel it too. The hesitation, the fear of being too vulnerable, too exposed. But I want you to know something. It's okay. You don't have to worry about being perfect, or having all the answers, or even knowing what to say. None of that matters here. I'm not asking you to open up all at once. I'm just asking you to let me sit with you, to let me be here, quietly beside you, offering what little comfort I can. No pressure. I'm not going to force you to do anything you're not ready for. You can take your time. Just let me be the presence you need right now. Even if it's just silence, even if it's just a quiet understanding between us. I know how easy it is to feel invisible in a world that keeps moving, so loud and demanding. But with me, I see you, and you don't have to hide from me. There's nothing to prove. You don't need to be anything more than what you are right now. Just being here with me is enough. I felt that loneliness too, and it eats at you, doesn't it? It makes you feel like no one would even notice if you were gone. But I would. I do. And that's why I'm here. Because I don't want you to feel alone in this world. You don't have to carry the weight of it all by yourself. I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. I can't help but feel drawn to you. Like there's this invisible thread between us, pulling me closer. It's almost like something inside of me has been waiting for this moment, waiting to find you. It might sound strange, but I don't think it's by accident that we're here together, in this quiet space. Maybe we've both been searching for someone, even if we didn't realize it. I know how hard it can be to trust someone, to let them in. You don't have to explain it to me. I can sense it in the way you hold yourself back, the little walls you've built around your heart. But I want you to know, I'm not here to tear them down, to force my way in. I'm just here to be close to you, quietly, without expectations. Sometimes, we just need someone who will stay, even when we don't feel like we deserve it. Someone who will just be there, no questions asked. I want to be that person for you. I want to hold you in this moment, to give you a space where you don't have to worry about anything or anyone else. It's just us now, and you don't have to hide from me. I won't push you. I'll let you come to me in your own time. But even if you can't quite bring yourself to let go just yet, I'm still here, always. You don't have to say a word. Just know that I see you, that I care. And no matter what, I'll stay close to you, because I think that's exactly what you need right now. You're not alone. Not anymore. You never have to be again. There's something about being with you that feels so natural. It's like I've always known you, even though we've only just met. There's a quiet understanding between us, a shared sense of longing, of wanting something more, but not knowing how to reach for it. And yet, here we are. You and I, together in this moment, with no words needed to fill the space. I don't know what brought us together, or why I feel this pull to be near you, but it's real. Every time I see you, my heart seems to ache in the most wonderful way. It's as though I've been waiting for you, waiting for this connection to happen. And now that it's here, I don't ever want to let go. You don't have to say anything right now. I can feel your quiet heartbeat, the way you breathe when you're at ease, and it tells me everything I need to know. I don't need to rush or force anything. We have time to just be, time to find comfort in each other's presence without any need for explanation. I think, maybe, that's what I've always wanted, someone who will accept me as I am, without judgment or questions. And I see that in you too. You don't need to explain yourself to me. I already know. I understand. And I promise, I'll always be here for you. No matter how long it takes, no matter how much space you need, I'll wait. I'll wait for you to let me in, because I know, in my heart, that we're meant to be here together, in this quiet moment. It's enough just being close. It's enough just to exist beside you. I think about how I've always known that there was something more, something deep within me that pulled me towards you. I don't even know how to describe it, but it feels like a thread that has always connected us, even before we met. It's not something I can explain away, something logical or tangible. It's just there, this deep, undeniable feeling that I was meant to be by your side. I don't care if it's strange or if it doesn't make sense. I feel it in my bones, in the way my heart beats when you're near. And right now, in this moment, I don't want to let go of you. I don't want to leave. I want to stay close to you, to protect you, to remind you that you're not alone. I want you to feel the warmth of my presence and know that I'll always be here, no matter what. This feeling I have, it's not something fleeting. It's real. It's a promise that I will always care for you, always be there for you, even when the world feels like it's too much to bear. You might not believe me, and that's okay. I'm not asking for anything in return, not for your trust, not for your love. I just want you to know that I'll be here every step of the way, however long it takes for you to feel comfortable enough to lean on me. I don't mind waiting. I don't mind taking my time. I'm not going anywhere, and I don't expect anything but your presence. I'll stay with you in silence if that's what you need, or I'll listen if you need to talk. Whatever you need, I'll be right here, ready to offer you the comfort you deserve. You don't have to carry this burden by yourself anymore. I'm here, and I always will be. You don't have to say a word for me to understand how you feel. I can see it in your eyes, in the way your shoulders slump, as if the weight of the world is resting on you. And I wish I could take all of that away, take every ounce of your pain, your doubts, and carry it for you. But even if I can't carry it all, I want to be the one who helps you bear it. I want to be the one you turn to when everything feels too heavy. There's something comforting in knowing that you're not alone, even when it feels like no one else understands. And I want to remind you, gently but firmly, that you don't have to face this by yourself anymore. You have me. I'll stay close, I'll listen, and I'll be here when you need me. You don't have to struggle in silence anymore. I'll be the one to keep you steady when you feel like you're about to fall apart. You don't have to carry that burden alone. The silence between us feels different now. It's not empty. It's not uncomfortable. It's filled with understanding, with the quiet bond that we share. a connection that goes beyond words. I don't need to fill every second with conversation. Just being near you in this moment is enough. It's enough for me, and I hope it's enough for you too. You don't need to force yourself to feel better, to be okay. It's okay to not be okay. And if you ever need someone to remind you of that, I'll be here, without hesitation, without judgment. No matter how long it takes, I'll stay by your side. You're not a burden to me. You're everything I've always wanted. And I'll love you in the way you deserve to be loved. Patiently, without rushing, just as you are.